I think I'm looking at the right points. I'm gonna roll with it. Yeah, because this is the start of round 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah. No, these are the updated points. Got it. So I'm gonna screenshot that so that way I don't have to keep scrolling that fucking part of. And we'll see if Eto's streaming. And he ain't. Yes, he is. Perfect. Hey, this is the first race I ever called in this league. That's right. Excuse me. So we got what, 8, 9 drivers?
Uh, Probably 8. There's 7 in qualifying, but I think there's one that's gonna start at the back.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. I think we are live now.
I can double check.
I think Shaq made a mistake and I caught him.
And we are live.
For what is an
What's going on?
unusually late stream
Yeah,
for us.
we're hella late stream for us, but what's going on, everybody? This is a hella late stream for us, coming live to you from Road America this week for our first race in round 2 of the Phantom Racing League playoffs. And as always, I got Timmy Racing up in the booth with me.
Hello. Hope you're still awake after nearly falling asleep watching the Bristol race. Hopefully we can put on something a little more exciting than that.
We're following up a cruddy Bristol race with a road course.
Yeah, a long one too.
Yeah, but the race isn't going to be long. Everybody's saying it's going to be a quick one. So hopefully qualifying is now wrapping up. It looks like Rick Slick is starting on the pole, with Shaq at second, Kari gonna be third, B-New fourth, K 2005 rounding out the top 5, Track Bar is sixth, and Ed though in seventh. But he will not be the last place car, as we had cars that weren't participating in qualifying, and that one would be the 21 of Hollywood. So he will start in the 8th position, rounding out the field. And funny enough, this is a sentimental race for me, because this track is the first. It brings me back to the first race I ever called with Phantom. It was with you at Road America. Actually, no, it was with
It was with Steele.
No, it was
I
with
was
Hamlin.
in the race.
That's right. And you finished third, actually, you did.
After clawing back, after nearly crashing out in the middle of stage 2. I had to work for that third place.
Yeah.
I remember being miserable, but yeah, that was your first broadcast.
That was my introduction. To start to my high, it went from entering one league to now I'm the main broadcaster for 3 leagues.
It looks like the clock is at 0, so we can jump in now. Yeah, looking at the times, the pole time is a 2-minute 3.9.
And then you got 2-minute 15, I think, is what Ed ran.
Yeah, the pole time is not where I would have expected it to be. Now, 2:03 is not a bad lap. Like, don't get me wrong, but seeing...
Were you thinking sub 2 minutes?
Maybe on the cusp of 2 minutes or 2:01s. That's kind of what you want to run here. If you got, I think Hollywood, he's starting at the back, but I've seen that he's got a really quick road course car. His Road America set's pretty quick. So he's going to be one to watch. And it's kind of hard to tell. Most of these guys I haven't really seen much on road courses, so they already take the green flag. We'll see if Kari and Shackett can bring the challenge.
As we are green now here at Road America. We're probably not on the screen quite yet, or at least I'm not. But the 22, yeah, the 22 jumping out, taking the wide line through the first corner.
We got one car off, two, maybe three.
Oh, yeah. Rick Slick, after starting on the pole, now finds himself in 6th, getting pushed by the 77 of Ed.
Using all of the track. That 19 car was.
Oh, I'm finally in here. So Kari, who I believe is your points leader, is now your race leader as they run. Yeah, well, right now it is Kari because Condi was your race leader by a single point starting this round, but Condi unfortunately got held up. He could not be in the race tonight, so he's gonna be in the middle of this round already in a slump after starting a point ahead of second. And this is the round to set the championship for, and right now you got Ed, Slick Dick, Rick, K2, and Stu, who are your bottom 4 in this round, while Keith, Shaq, Kari, and Condi are above that cut line to set the final 4.
Oh, and Shackett off the track in the final corner to end lap number 1. He's going to bleed 3 spots on the long straightaway. The 19 gives up second, and he will drop back to about 5th place. If I can get to him here. His car looked very out of control.
I thought you said the 99.
I don't know if his tire pressure's not completely in the track, as his car is kind of skating across every single corner, and it really bit him off the final corner, and he got all the way out in the grass, and a bunch of other cars were doing it too, but 19 looks like he's going to have his hands full, so maybe by the end of the stage break he'll be at work with that car, try to make it more drivable at least. But yeah, at the end of lap 1, Hollywood, who started at the back of this field, this is a sight the rest of the field does not want to see. He's already up to 2nd place.
Yeah, and I mean, there's one thing the field can just barely see, and that's the 22 of Kari, who's opened up an extraordinary lead over that 21 of Hollywood. Hollywood, though, making the triumphant charge as the 12 is off. Completely misses the braking zone. Track bars stuck in the grass. Finally gets it back going. Just ahead of the 77 of Edtho, who runs in the 7th spot, and the 12 is off again. Now the field quite separated, as we are about 2 of 5 laps complete here in stage 1. The 21 running in 2nd, maybe starting to close in on Kari. Someone's got to close in on Kari. They can't let him get out to a huge lead. Binu right now in the 42, running in that 3rd spot. So the 2 newcomers as of about 5-6 weeks ago are running 2nd and 3rd. Meanwhile, your championship favorite, we'll call him, is running out in front. That is the 22 of MFF Kari.
Yeah, Kari's doing a really good job here, hitting his marks. The troubling thing with him, I mean, it's a good thing that he's got, clean air, clean track ahead of him. that has its advantages, but you know, some guys like to be able to follow another car in order to find their way around this track, because this is a very difficult racetrack. So if you don't really have a good reference to hit your marks with, you can get lost in the... You can lost in between the lines pretty easily. He kicks a little bit of dust there, but then again, so does about everybody else through that section. Car is doing exactly what he needs to do right now. Stay out in front, stay in clean air. Don't push the car too hard, don't look in your mirror, just hit your marks. See, that you don't want to do. He ran really wide, got all 4 of his tires in the grass, and now you get the 21 Motorcraft Ford of Hollywood. That gap is continuing to close.
It 100% is. Hollywood has cut the gap down to almost nothing compared to what it was. About 2 or 3 car lengths now between the 22, which is probably why him hitting his lines is starting to become so difficult, as the 21 almost shoves him through that corner. And now they're about to come down that long front straightaway, going up the hill into the final corner before it. Kari's lead is cut to almost nothing. 2 car lengths separating the 22 and the 21.
Hollywood took a different approach in that final corner. Tried to set him up on exit to get the momentum. Didn't really quite work for him there. Kari did a good job keeping the momentum going to himself. Hollywood's going to try to add it again, but it's a good approach that last corner. Ooh, he gets really close there. He's kind of doing the opposite of what Kari's doing. Like, again, trying to set him up. These straightaways here are very, very long. That front straightaway in particular is probably the longest on the entire circuit. I think that part alone is probably about a mile in length, if I'm not mistaken. Is heading this deep left-hander for the lead. Hollywood has him
the
here, but not for
crossover,
long.
the pinch!
Kari with the crossover, but not without contact, as they both touched wheels through turn 5. Kari with the lead back once again, but Hollywood, I think it's pretty evident that his car is faster right now, but it's one thing to have the faster car, but if you're able to get the lead and get away, whole different story. As Kari, he's the one in control right now. Hollywood needs to be able to get around.
That's the hardest part about this road course. Well, actually, no, this road course does have plenty of passing opportunities. Can you take advantage of them? And the problem is Hollywood took advantage of his passing opportunity. The only problem is there was one directly after it that Kari took advantage of. All about picking and choosing your spots.
We got a car beached in the sand trap. Eddo's car went off of the carousel. Everyone else minding their P's and Q's so far. Oh, Hollywood with a slip up through the second to last corner. That left-hand kink off turn 12. His car got really sideways. He's going to give up about 2 or 3 car lengths to Kari, as the advantage will be back in the 22's favor. And
as we come to the white flag, 1 to go.
Yeah, these stages are very short too.
What are we about to see out of this 21? He shoots it to the inside, trying to get every advantage he can. The run down underneath the Sargento Bridge. Down this windy long straightaway into the heavy braking zone. The 21 to the inside. Same spot he took it last time. The 22 able to fight back on the outside. Underneath the Corvette bridge. As the 22 goes wide but stays in it. Shoots to the inside. The 21 lets him have it down another long stretch. Heavy braking zone. The 21's there. Shoots it to the bottom. Can't quite get there through this long carousel. Many mistakes have we seen through here in the 5 laps we've been running. He stays with them. Oh, got a little little squirrely there trying to set up that corner. Started the corner too early, had to back out of it. Kari ahead by only a car length. Although he gets squirrely going to the next corner, sends the 21 out wide. Now into the S's and up the small hill before we hit that final corner. Hollywood's got to run. They're going to be side by side as they go up the hill. The 21 with a run, but does he have the time to get there? It's going to be the 21 by a hair.
That's about by the shortest of hair lengths. Holy Toledo.
And by the skin of his shaft, he gets the stage win. As we're still waiting on all the other drivers to come across, Shack Attack just coming across the line now ahead of the 99 of Rick Slick,
like
who's just ahead of the 12 of Track Bars.
I think Binu got third.
Shack Attack comes fourth. Rick Slick in fifth. I'm gonna wait for MFF though to cross the line again, so that way I can see. It was Track Bars, Etho, and K2 rounded at the field. What adjustments are we gonna see out of these drivers coming down? You know you're gonna see something out of Shack Attack. You know he can't be too happy with how his car performed. And he definitely made some major changes. He now starts from the back, so the 19 got some work to do. Meanwhile, up front, the 21 and the 22 set the field green again. The 22 with the preferred line as we go into the first corner. Will we see anybody off? The 77 sends it wide. That allows the 19 to, it's inside there, 3 wide in the back. 19 wins out there. He's up 3 spots. The 12 of Track Bars, his next victim. Oh, the three's around! K2! 1 car incident, we stay green. Meanwhile, up front, Hollywood has taken the lead away from Kari. I don't believe he is eligible for the playoffs as Binu Stu is, or at least he's not in there. I keep thinking I'm in the PlayStation chat when I'm just looking at that screenshot I took. So that way I didn't have to scroll through the PlayStation chat.
Battle for third commences. Binu, Stu, and Shack Attack. Shackett, the biggest mover on this restart. We're not even finished with the first lap of it. He's already up at 4 spots. And he's about to gain another. Through the kink, through the outside of the kink, passing the 42. He is back into the podium places. I think the 19 car likes the adjustments that he made. And again, about half the cars pitted under that caution. Because there's so little fall off, and whatever fall off there is on road courses doesn't really do anything lap time wise. There's really no incentive to pit under that first stage break with how short the laps are. The only reason to pit is if you got nothing to really lose, or if your car is just that poorly handling. And we saw how out of control the 19 looked on the first lap of the race. He felt like he needed to make some adjustments there. Maybe he just needed some fresh tires, and it's paying off for him. His car looks way more composed than it did in the first stage as he's back up to third.
I was going to say, Kari starting to lose time to that 21 of Hollywood as we finally get through that first lap.
You saw
2 or 3 laps to go.
Now he's got to push the car just a little bit harder than what he felt like he needed to. Another example of it there is his car got really wide off that right-hander, and under the bridge, he's going to lose quite a few more car lengths to the race leader. Now we have a new pace setter up at the front, and Kari's going to try to figure out what exactly is that 21 doing differently that I can adjust and try to mimic or try to see if I can beat him in other places. And he's really pushing the car now. That really didn't help matters at all as he got around in turn 5. And Hollywood looks like he's starting to get away here. And while that was going on, third place has reversed itself as Binu Stu is back up into that position. Somehow got around the 19 there. Don't know exactly if that was on pace or if the 19 had a slip up there, as they're going to be door to door through the carousel.
I was going to say, these two have been going at it since the green flag waved, or at least a little bit after that. But right now, Shackett takes back that third spot, and all this beating and banging has allowed the 99 of Rick Slick into the fray as he runs fifth. But now it looks like Shack Attack is finally able to break away from these two that are behind him. As I say, that slips up and allows the 42 right back to him. Binu now trying to find another way to get around the 19. He's going to peek to the inside, bump the 19 through the final corner. Here comes the 99. All the beating and banging. It's now a 3-car battle for third.
And if Rick had more room off the final turn, that would have been a 2-for-1 special, because they held each other up so much, and the 99 had such a huge run. It looked like he didn't have much of a choice but to run into the back of the 19, as he was just kind of giving him a push. But if there was like
another run right there.
If there was an open lane there, he would have got around both of them, because that was a, unfortunately for him, a missed opportunity to get around both those cars.
He had another opportunity when they came through that first corner. He backed off the corner to help out his exit, and he had a run on these two. It was just too narrow for him to try and take a shot, and he had to just let off.
He was setting him up there, but the 19 beat him to the punch. Gets around the 42 again.
And the problem is all this beating and banging is allowing the two up front to continue to break away from this fight. As now these guys are decently spread out, about a car length in between each car. But now the 99 starting to reel in Binu. And he's going to set him up, look to his inside. But he's not in the preferred... Oh, no, he is in the preferred line. But the 42 just had a little bit extra in the tank to help keep him ahead of Rick Slick. So the 42 able to hold on to fourth. 99's going to have to find another spot to try and take a shot. Because now we are coming to the white flag already as the 21 crosses the line there. 1 to go here in stage 2. And the 21 out to an extravagant lead. Whatever moves Kari is doing.
Big contact for third. This battle is far from done. Binu shipped and delivered into the door of the 19. The 19 is going to return the favor to the rear bumper of Binu. This is far from done. Rick Slick's got a front row seat to this action.
He does, and so do we and everybody watching. '21 just about halfway through this course as the 19 and the 42. Oh, door each other again. The 19 trying to pinch the 42 in the grass. Contact! Oh, sends it! We might have a little bit of an exchange after this. We still have one more stage left with these two.
Yeah, it's getting pretty physical for third place.
Absolutely.
Shows
Elbows
you just how
out.
much these points matter. And just how much of a tightrope walk it is with these cars on a road course like this. They're only meant to drive on one particular line. It's not like an oval where you have plenty of options, as looks looks like Hollywood is just about done here with this
He
stage.
is. And he dominates stage 2. Kari comes second. The 19, after all the fender banging and door slamming, he comes through to take third in stage number 2. B-News Stu 4th. Rick Slick 5th. Track Bars 6th. Etho across the line 7th. The 3 of K2. He's going to round out the field in 8th to end the stage.
But back to the point that I was in the middle of making as Hollywood was finishing the stage. The wiggle room for real estate is paper thin. Like, you can run side by side and whatnot on the straightaways as much as your heart desires, but when you have to go for the corner, there's only one place you want to be, and that's on the apex. And there's two guys that are fighting for that spot. It's hard to run side by side on a road course with two cars that are heavier than shit for these types of tracks. They're not meant to do this sort of thing, and the tires aren't meant to do this sort of thing, but they're doing it anyway. And when you get those two kind of crossing paths, it's a tough battle for sure.
That is right now. The restart zone is hit. The 21 and 22 take them back green as Kari will have the preferred line going into turn 1. And after what the 21 did to him in stage 2, you gotta think he's... Oh, the 21 and the 42! Heavy contact, but what a save by Binu! Keeps his car in the fight. Here comes the 22 Akari to the lead. And now the 19 is Shack Attack. Gonna look for third, and Slick Dick Rick to fourth.
Who's Rick gonna go with? He's gonna go with the 21 or the 19. Which path will benefit him the most as Hollywood and Rick Slick? They're 2x2 and Track Bars.
Oh, 99!
Track Bars with a huge dive bomb into turn 5. Oh, and Kari's around!
Kari's around! But what a save! He's definitely got damage to that car, but he keeps it in fourth. Oh, the 99 and the 12 overshoot before going down, or before going into the carousel.
Alright, there's a lot going on just this one lap for us to unpack, and this lap isn't even over yet.
It's the final one. This is for the race, and you only have 12 laps to do it. And now we have 12 laps to see what this 22 can do. He may have the damage, but this is also a road course. Arrow's not that big a deal. It's the 42. Hits the grass and shoots the car out wide. Kari back to third. Now he has his sights set on the 19 of Shack Attack. Meanwhile, the 21 ran a very clean lap. He is through and away in the lead.
Elvin, there's still time. If you want to hop in, you have access to this chat, if I'm not mistaken, so you can jump in if you want. But yeah, that was a lap just for about every car in this field. I think the 42 is probably on the biggest roller coaster I've been. He was in the top about 4 or 5. He was in the grass. He dropped all the way to the back, got into the top 5 again, got around again, and he's still in the top 5.
Yeah. Then you got Kari, who was fighting for the lead, took a mean spinner halfway through the course, and now is closing in on the 19, and the 42 is closing in with him. So we are about to have a 3-car fight for second if things keep going the way they are. Because once the 22 and the 19 start doing battle on a road course, that'll definitely reel in the 42 of Binu. There's nobody else between or around these 3 drivers, so nobody to interfere with what is going to be, I'm calling it now, a very intense battle, because we've already seen Shack Attack and Binu already having fisticuffs and beating and banging and door slamming. Now you're throwing his you know, his rival Kari in there as well. So this is going to be a heated second place fight.
I am curious just how much is that damage affecting the handling of Kari's car right now, because I have driven plenty of road course races where I have gotten damage to the front of my car. Surprisingly, at most road courses, it doesn't really hurt you that much. If anything, your car actually handles more stable.
Oh, Binu's off! Lost a ton of time. Now it'll only be a 2-car battle.
But the thing with this track is there's so many straight line areas that I'm wondering if the 22 is hurting on the top end.
Yeah, like arrow-wise?
Yeah, like it on the front stretch right there, it looked like the 19 kind of pulled away a little bit on him.
A little bit, but that 22 is still just so good in the corners. And he is there. He is on the bumper of the 19. Peaks to the inside. And at the end of this windy straightaway, it'll be Kari with the preferred line. 19 not yet clear. They try to outbrake each other. Kari under the rumble strip goes side by side with the 19 of Shack Attack. And now looks to clear the 19. Both racing each other very cleanly. 19 with an aggressive block to keep Kari behind him. And you gotta wonder, with it being so late after everybody stayed up an extra hour and a half to watch that Bristol race, if the mental side might be a little lacking. And it was right there for Shack Attack. Tried to keep the bottom covered too much. Got in the dirt and allowed the 22 to get around him anyway on the outside. I was thinking more of the temper side, but that's probably why we're seeing so many cars going off, as everybody's just running this race sleepy.
Meanwhile, let's take you through a lap here at Road America on board with Hollywood. Crossing the finish line now. This is a 4.
Oh, what happened to Shaq? Way off!
He's gonna lose a spot.
That car just turned hard left on him.
Oh, there's another car off track. 99. Kicking up dust.
I don't know what just happened to the 19 of Shack Attack, but that car just hit the grass and then shot the other way. Lost him a ton of time. That'll safely keep Kari in the second position, as we have 8 laps to go with the 21 firmly in first place. I think he could have what Kari did, and he could literally just spin out and get it back rolling again. I don't even think he'd lose the lead.
These guys do have to pit in this final stage, and with how tight the fuel window is here, everyone should be pitting on the exact same lap.
There's no chance for a short pit?
Maybe. Maybe by 1 lap, but it would be really close. Because the fuel mileage here is not good. It's not good at all.
Well, we got about 7.5 laps. So how much is usually in a tank here at Road America?
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've ran a race here. It's in the single digits.
Well,
anyway, let's try this again. On board with Hollywood, take you a trip around Road America. It's a 4-mile road course, probably the longest. Well, it's definitely the longest on the schedule, at least on our schedule. Now that
I was gonna say, you see, he's not slowing up. He went drifting through that first corner.
Deep into turn 1, you can carry a lot of speed through there. Somewhere in that uphill's turn 2, and that right-hander, he just exited his turn 3. Somewhere over here is turn 4, if you look at the track map. It's about, like, what, 5 degrees, and it counts as a turn?
Yeah.
Hard braking here, just about as once you see pavement, that's when you get on the brakes. That's turn 5. Gonna use all the runoff here. Under the Corvette tunnel, turn 6. You want your two sides, left side tires on the grass to help the car turn. Same with the rights here through turn 7. Run that thing wide all the way up onto the curbs. For the heavy braking zone into turn number 8. Car can get really sideways here quick if you're not careful. Cuts a little bit of grass there, no worries. And the carousel, probably the longest, most aggravating part of the course, because it takes forever to find that apex when you're diamonding it, and he was able to do it there. Carry the speed out, then through the kink. About 150 miles an hour plus. You're able to keep it in the gas. And then into Canada Corner, turn number 12. Another hard braking zone, about 90-degree corner. With a lot of runoff, you can run the thing as wide as you want. Turn 13, it's got an increase elevation-wise, gets the car really light. Kind of felt it there. And then a flat, kind of curving out, turn 14, this long straightaway out. You want to carry as much momentum as you want to maximize the speed all the way up the hill and all the way back down the descent to back to the start-finish line. And that was a lap that took well over 2 minutes. At least 2 minutes. I don't know if Hollywood's hitting 159s or not. Wouldn't put it past him with how fast he's running right now. But yeah, 2 minute plus. Those are the kind of laps that you would expect to hit here at Road America.
And Kari just crossed the line.
And we got cars on pit road. The 42 and the 19 making their trips early. 99's
and
gonna
the 12
stay
and the
out.
3 just came off of pit road.
Yeah. I guess the final stage is shorter than I remember, so I guess there's more flexibility on when you pit. But these guys do have to pit one time.
And 77 event though pitting this time as well. These guys are going to be coming down next time, meaning the 21 and the 22.
And there's no flexibility on strategy either. The tires can't last the whole stint, so everyone's going to be taking 4 tires here.
But you can still make the short pit work at least. But unfortunately, Kari didn't elect to do that. He's going to stay on the same strategy as the 21 of Hollywood.
And 42 are out.
And the 19 definitely still has the jump. Actually got around the 42 on pit road. Shack Attack now up to 3rd. 42 of Binu drops down to 4th.
Hollywood getting that thing slowed down to about 40, 45 miles an hour. And back a shot, you see Kari just hitting the final corner. That is just how big of a lead the 21 car got on him.
And now we go on with the 19 of Shack Attack, who is your now 3rd place car, as we have now got about 6 laps to go. And the 99 of Rick Select down pit road now. 21 just getting off of pit road. Kari watching him go. Waiting for his time to leave the pits. Oh, sweet merciful, Kari is taking his time on pit road. Holy!
He might be taking too long. Oh, brother.
Yeah, I think he got a penalty.
Either that or he went to fix the damage. One or the other. We'll have to ask him about it.
He lost even... He's now back to 4th as Binu is up to 3rd. So 2 spots lost on pit road. That definitely feels like a pin penalty. A speeding penalty.
Yeah, he had a lot of time on the 19, so now that he's behind both him and the 42. And short pitting doesn't really do a whole lot here. Yeah, I imagine he probably got a penalty. He probably thought it was a risk worth taking with how far behind he was on the 21. He was going for the win. That's kind of the part of the risk assessment. Do you want to go for the win or you try to manage points? Because if I'm worrying about points, I probably wouldn't have pushed it that hard. Because Hollywood isn't in the playoffs. Like, he's just here for a trophy. But he's battling Binu, he's battling Shack Attack. These are the guys that he's battling for the title. Just something you got to keep in mind here when you're thinking big picture.
100%. It's Hollywood continuing to break away.
Good news for him, he's got a pretty fast car.
As he's coming down again, it was a mandatory 2-stop.
Is it 2 stops?
Yep, 21 of Hollywood down pit road. Unless he has a mystery flat. The 22 around the 42. Kari back to 3rd.
Yeah, you got around him in the kink. Coming out of the carousel. And yeah, it is... I lost it. Yeah,
Kari down pit road again.
Yeah, fire me. I said it was a 1-stop. I was wrong as shit. I apologize.
No, please don't fire you.
Yeah, 2nd stop underway. Maybe there is some flexibility here on strategy. I don't know, maybe someone wants to not take tires and blow their tires out. Who knows?
Maybe. You've seen it done before.
Anyone in the driver's chat, I know someone in that driver's chat is listening to our broadcast right now. Someone get into the pits, not take tires, try it. Cause I've never been used to, like, these guys actually listen to our shit now. And it's weird.
Yep.
I couldn't do it. I'd be like, turn that shit off. I'm trying to race.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you do it. Well, I mean, you just talk to us. We've done races where you've called it while you're driving.
Yeah, and it was a handful at Watkins Glen. I don't know how the hell I was able to do it last week. Also, last week being an exhibition, I guess that kind of took a lot of the stress off.
Yep.
Here's Ed coming out of the pits.
That you ended up winning.
Hey, you brought it up, not me.
I did. A humble brag. I know I couldn't do it. I ran the Open with you guys, and I did not do that well, so...
With the amount of gap that Hollywood has on the entire field, I kind of wish I did enter tonight. I know you would have been really upset with me if I did. But, I mean, I feel like... I don't think I have as fast of a car as Hollywood, but at least I could have kept up. And I have a pretty decent Road America car. I saw the pole time was a 2:03.9. I'm like, oh god. Like, I could have ran a 2:02 with my car without any prep. Well, that's like 2 whole seconds off of what I normally used to run here.
Well, we go back to the 21, who will be your race leader, or
no
is
offense,
your race leader as they run.
No offense to anyone in the race right now, if anyone heard that. I'm just saying.
I think he...
I'm just saying I'm kind of bored up here, and y'all are boring me right now.
Well, we're coming down to the end here. The 21 your race leader about half a lap ahead of Ed, though, the car that I'm watching.
Kari, oh, he's very sideways. He's pushing that car to its fullest potential as he got around
Look
the
who
19.
he's got behind him.
He had to push it really hard to do it, but he did. Yeah, he is. Let's get an update on him. He is entering turn 5.
Oh, Etho's around in the final corner.
Yeah, he's in turns 5 and 6. Meanwhile, Hollywood is literally geographically on the other end of the racetrack. Like, my God.
Hollywood putting on a royal ass spanking here. Wish they could say that in the booth in the real race. 4 laps to go. Should be coming to 3. Yep, 21. 3 laps to go here at Road America. And Hollywood unable to, or at least he said he didn't want to be a part of the playoffs because I believe of schedule conflicts. He wouldn't be able to make all the races, let alone the championship 4. So he said he'll make the ones he does, and the rest is whatever.
Looks like Rick Slick got ahead of the 42, and I think that's for 4th. So another update, running position-wise, as kind of scrolling through the field here.
Yeah. And I don't know what it is about Phantom and Road America, but there's always got to be one guy who just utterly dominates the field. We saw it last season with Favre.
Yeah, it pissed me off when Favre entered, because that was a last-second entry. I practiced that race for days because I thought, oh, it's going to come down between me and Parley. Because I had like the most confidence because I'd worked on that car. I'm like, ooh, I'm hitting 2-minute times, like 2-minute flats, low 201s. I got a good shot here. I know Parley's going to be quick. And then Favre just showed up and stunk up the show for the both of us.
Let it all but literally 3 laps.
Ooh, the battle for second is not over.
Clean run. Good on him for it. The 22 able to hold on. Keeps the second position. As we now have the 21 crossing the line, giving us, or is about to cross the line. He's in the final corner now. 2 laps to go when the 21 crosses the line. Back to second. The 22 and the 19 now with a decent gap between them. 22 good on one half of the track. The 19 better on the other. The 22 can gap them, and then the 19 will close right back in. And then they'll do it all over again the next lap.
19 deeper on the brakes. Trying to close in as much as he can on entry. There's not much of a payoff on the corner exit. You can give up a little bit through turns 12 and 13 because there's not really a whole lot of momentum to really capitalize on, but a corner like turn 14, you need all of it. Because straightaway is from here all the way down the hill to turn 1. Kari got the most of that. And if there was any silver lining to that race last season, I would have lost to Parley anyway, even if Favre wasn't there. It's a shame Parley, if Parley was in this field tonight, he would have been giving Hollywood a pretty good fight. Speaking of good fights, the fight for 4th is on, and getting physical. Rick Slick with a big door shove on the 42 into turn number 1. As Binu gets back around the 99. Try to keep an eye on that, and keep an eye on Kari as well, as he's gapping the 19 a bit, but his car Looks like he's pushing it as much as he can to get away from the 19.
21's in the grass. He's around.
No, he's not.
He was just going into the final couple of corners. His car went around. I realized my mic was muted, so you didn't hear me.
I think he was just about as bored as I am. He just thought he'd wake himself up a little bit. He said, screw it, I got plenty of time to kill. I'll do a quick burnout.
But this is the white flag lap. 1 lap to go for Hollywood. As I'm on Ed, and he's damn near about to get lapped. About as close as you want to be to getting lapped on this track. But 21 trying to make it the distance and having a little fun while he's doing it. I wonder what he's going to do when he comes over the hill. I will say, though, dude, I love the front stretch at this place, dude. You got to go literally up a hill, cross the line, and then go back down a hill into a heavy braking zone into your first corner.
Yeah, I wish this track was still on the schedule. I hate that they took it off. Even when they took it off, Xfinity was still coming here, and they took it off the Xfinity schedule as well.
Yep.
And it's a damn shame because it's one of my favorite tracks.
Yep. It's a damn fine track. And the 21 is halfway.
Hollywood, if you're listening, do a burnout
win.
for us.
He's got the time.
Take
I mean,
your time.
shit. No, literally, he could do a burnout. Nobody's even close. They're half a track away from him.
Kari's in turn 8 right now, and he's in the last turn.
Yep, he's
park
going.
it.
Yep, he is up the hill. What will we see as he comes to the line? Checkers waving. Hollywood, your winner.
Gonna save the
At
engine for
Road
next week.
America, not even close.
Now once Kari crosses the line, we'll get a reading on the interval between first and second.
Too much. That's the interval. There's too much space between first and second. There's a lot of space between second and third. Kari now enters the final couple of corners. Into the final one, then leading up the front stretch. Up the hill, and he will cross the line, and Kari will finish in second with a beatered and battered Shell Ford. The 19 will finish in third and round out the podium. The 42 of Binu wins the battle for fourth place. He will cross the line and take fourth. Meanwhile, the 99 will round out your top 5. 12
And
of track bars will probably be 6th.
Yep.
Oh, he just wants to do some grass funsies.
Ooh, Ed's car came. I wonder if the timer ran out, or if Ed just had a
Nope.
moment coming out of turn.
Nope,
12.
he's still got plenty of time. He's got another minute. Just lost the car. But now here he comes up the hill. He will cross the line.
In K2005, not the race he
Whoa.
wanted, but he will finish at the very least
Mhm.
and make it with
At
time
a
to
road
spare.
course, it's all you want to do is finish. And what a job, though, by Hollywood.
Alright, I got the interval. So, Hollywood's completed time looks like 46 minutes,
47,282.
47:31. Christ, that's like half a minute.
16 almost and a half seconds. Yeah. No, not 16. Yeah, no, that's almost a damn minute. Wow.
Yeah, it's well over half.
Holy. Unbelievable. As we...
Yeah, he ran a 2 flat. In the second fastest lap was a 2:01.5. So he was a whole second and a half up on his fastest lap compared to the rest of the field.
Also, shout out to your boy Dill. No, never mind. Shout out to Bigger Than Yours. That's a goodie.
Ooh, bigger than yours.
He's running a 34 person race at Daytona for 4 laps. Excuse me?
I'm running that.
The hell? Who's running a 40 person 4 lap 2020 race at Daytona?
You can say that all you want. I'm jumping in there right now.
As now we got the top 3. We'll do it like we usually do. Timmy, you'll take second and third. I'll take the winner.
Alright, so, is Shackett in here?
Yep.
Alright,
Yeah,
Shackett, you got... Yeah. Well, we'll try to make it quick. You got 3rd place. You had a pretty good... That last restart looked like it went pretty good. You had a good fight between you and the 22. Just looked like you didn't quite have the handling on your car for points in the race. Just walk me through your race and what you feel like you needed more of.
Sleep. No, I'm just kidding. No, the car, I mean, I get all my setups from McLovin, so they're catered to his driving style, and I've never really been a road course racer, so it was kind of loose for me, so I tightened it up a little bit. Last pit stop, I took no tires and was far from blowing a tire, so I don't know what Timmy was talking about. But we battled there for a minute, and eventually I just kind of gave up on it, because I don't know if he had tires, or I knew he was faster, and points in the race I was pushing it too hard, getting loose, you know, coming out of certain turns, so biggest thing was for me is let's try to minimize as least amount of points lost as possible, and I mean worst case scenario is I finish second to him, so you know, I think I don't even know where I am in points or how many points I'm behind Kari with, but I feel like it's going to be a closer battle going into Dover, and I love Dover. I love loose cars on oval tracks, if that makes sense, but not on road courses.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping to bring a pistol coming into Dover. I'm still looking to get, I don't know what it is with 3rd place this season, but I'm tired of being here.
So he's gonna bring a pistol. Think we should be concerned?
Yeah,
You
I think
should.
we need to bring
Dover's-
a little bit of extra security in. Make sure we don't get that pistol in the car. Shoot
Dover's a
somebody
pretty
out of the
good
race.
track for me. I've had good, good setups. You know, I've had good runs at Dover. Dover's one of those tracks that once I get into a rhythm, as long as the rhythm's not broken, I can click off pretty good laps. But the thing with Dover is whoever can stay off the apron, I think is going to be the one that's going to prevail.
Absolutely. God, I can't talk right now. Apron here is pretty deadly. So we'll see what you got next week. Congratulations.
Thanks.
And, oh my god, this lobby's a fucking mess right now. Fuck,
Are
I'm
you actually in the Daytona lobby?
we're actually at Dover. We're at Dover now. And I crashed. Because you guys are lagging like madmen, and I got the volume cranked up way too high. So I'm gonna pull over here. I am! I was gonna do second, but I realized I had the volume set too high for the game, so... Kari!
Yo.
Hi!
Hello.
Second place. You got the pole. You had looked like a good car, but unfortunately, just not good enough, I guess. But you were able to manage what you were able to manage. So just walk me through your race and what you feel like you needed more of.
Maybe a little bit more practice. Maybe the car felt great overall. Just try to have a smooth race because I knew Hollywood. He had a fast car here. He had to hit his lines right, so he was gonna be tough to beat. So just have a smooth race. Coming into pits, first time, got the black flag, and I had to make some time back up to shack it. And the 42. 42 got loose. Passed him, and just had my eye set on shack it. And so most of all, just come in the race with a mindset of have a great points day, because I wouldn't say something told me, but I just knew Hollywood had a great car here. He knew how to hit his lines right. So good win to him, and we'll beat him next week at Dover.
Now, before the pit stop and the pit penalty, I saw, like, at the beginning of the final stage, you got off course and it looked like you hit the wall. Did you get any damage on the front end, and if so, how much an effect did it have on your car?
I got damage from my front end and on my side. It had a big toll on the car. I mean, I went from tight to being even more tight, and I didn't like the car, so I just had to be even more calm and not push the car too hard, or I was gonna get more loose, and I was not trying to have that happen. I was trying to maintain second and not lose any more spots.
It looked like, you did the best that you could with the car you had. I mean, the guy in first, a whole second faster. It's just one of those cases where you did everything you could with what you had, and even with the penalty and the damage and whatnot, you were still able to maximize a good finish. So I'd take that as a positive and move on to next week. So good job on that.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd say these guys are menaces in here, but I'm also crashing like a jackass.
Oh my god, I love that you're actually still streaming!
Of course I'm still streaming. I'm not gonna interview and stop the stream.
Oh my actual head. But that'll move us over to the 21 of Hollywood if he's got his ears on.
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
There he is. So the pressure wasn't on you. Walk me through the race, dude. Seriously, how the hell did you finish a minute ahead of everybody else?
Yeah, well, the car was a big part of that. It's just fast overall, and stage one, we had a really good battle there with Kari at the end of it. Barely got the better of him, pretty much right at the line. And then stage two and stage three, pretty much after turn two, we were clear of the field there. I think I don't know, 22 missed his mark a little bit on the restarts, but I mean, it didn't really amount to anything in the end of it. I think a lot of guys either took fuel or took tires there during that second pit stop that was required. I could go 6 on fuel and tires, so I pretty much just came down and took nothing for that second stop, so I probably got a little bit of time there, and the rest of it was just mistakes made by the rest of the field. So wanted to get a win over here in Phantom. Came up a little bit short at Charlotte, but Road America was one of the ones that I definitely wanted to show up for. It's probably my favorite road course, so it's just fun to come out here and put laps down. But yeah, thank you guys for broadcasting. Not too much to talk about other than that. So
I was gonna say, we definitely, I mean, you already got challenged by Kari. I think you gotta show up next week for Dover. Is that another track that you think, if you did show up for, that you'd be able to get another win at?
yeah, I think yeah, I mean, I'm confident in myself. I think usually at most tracks I'm putting myself up near the front. Kari and Condi have been tough company to race against in the series when they show up. So I'm sure that would be another good battle at Dover. And Parley ever figures out his internet situation, you know. He just want to race there in a different series, so he'll be some competition if he's there as well. But anyways, thanks guys, thank you for streaming, and shout out to the rest of the podium.
Alrighty. We won't hold you up any longer. Hollywood in the 21, your dominator today. Once he got the lead, he did not give it up. And that will do it for us here at Phantom on another Saturday. A lot later than usual, but we still made it work. And next week we'll be live at hopefully 9 p.m. again. Coming to you from Dover. A track where Kari, you heard from, finished second. Confident he'll be able to come out with another strong showing as he tries to keep his points lead alive here in the second round, but that will do it for us. We'll see you next week.
Yep. Meanwhile, I'm at Homestead.
Oh my god.
You guys are free to leave if you want, but this stream might go on for a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Keep it.
I got a good restart.
I mean,
here.
I'm down.
Ooh, I'm getting blocked. It's only a 5-lap race. These are quick.
I was gonna say, screw it, I'll call this one, Timmy.
Got to run on the
I'll stick
outside.
around for
Around
a quick
Hippie Happy in
five-lapper.
the 64. This is for 5th place. The 66 with a huge run on the outside to complete lap number 1. He is up from 9th to 5th in just 1 lap, and he's got 4 more to go. And he is closing in on the leaders, who are side by side and making contact. The second place car nearly wipes out into the apron. He gathers it back up.
Oh,
He's
heavy contact!
Yeah, huge contact. Leader's in the middle. He's going to wash up. 27 is in the wall. I'm getting sideways in the middle lane. Oh, they're going to wreck. Oh, they're going to wreck. And I'm in it.
Oh! Man, just when I thought you had a win.
I'm going to finish 20th again.
Man, you got me wanting to jump in these lobbies.
Looks fun.
Just needed something. I needed a way to enjoy this game again. I've just been so bored of Heat. Like, I've been ready to move on. Like, that's why I talked to you guys about my iRacing stuff, right?
Oh, is it bigger than yours? Yeah, it's bigger than yours, this lobby, right?
Way bigger. I mean, I'm in 2 leagues now. The Thursday one I'm in is way more competitive, but I'm in there part-time.
No, I meant the player, dang it.
The player, like, player count?
Yeah, like, I'm trying to join the I'm like, I want to race one of these.
Oh yeah, we got like 26 people that started this race.
Oh, they're all in customs, damn it.
You're not in the right lobby.
Oh? They're at Homestead on a 5-lapper.
Yeah, but custom, I don't think customs are on though.
Oh, I don't know, everybody's in the custom.
Custom car setup.
I never saw the setup sheet, so
Oh.
yeah. I finished.
They're just all in custom cars. No?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
everyone's
they're
in
all
it.
in customs.
Oh, you're talking about custom cars? Like I think
Yes.
with the setups. Oh.
Oh.
Like the paint schemes. Never mind. I'm stupid.
Alright, well, I'm ready. Oh, there you are. You finished 17th. Come on.
Who's got the lobby?
It's look for bigger than yours 3.
Nuh-uh, mine's bigger.
We're just doing an after hours.
Yeah, if anyone is still watching the stream, you're one of the cool ones. We got Live Rocket, 22nd place. We got Hippie Happy got 2nd. Jay Phillips, 2K22.
Mr. Cheek Clapper.
Cheek Clapper. Where did you see that?
He's in the lobby. I think he just joined with me.
Huge. Microwaved Fish got 5th. I love me some microwaved fish. Spark Plug Wire, Extreme Racing.
Sesame Street. Shout out to all y'all. You're all hey, you guys are on Candid TV.
Logano won the war. There's Cheek Clapper. Cheek
I'm
Clapper.
Bob Barker. I am Bob Barker.
Help control the pet population. Super
All
Onion,
right.
Overseas B, Sir Dabster, Badaz Racer, Jay Hobson, Emily, Lager? Thought that said larger. DC Builds. There's Sesame Street.
JG24 best ever. Microwave fish.
We got 33. That's about the exact amount of entries for the Indy 500. Got a 33 car field for Indianapolis.
Holy Christ, dude, this is gonna be nuts.
I'm gonna run it.
And you guys are starting all the way back there, so you're gonna have the best view.
I'm gonna see how good my dodging skills are at Indy. Oh God. I've never run a single lap at Indy.
If the host really isn't skipping tracks, the next race is gonna be even worse.
Why?
Because it's gonna be the Indy road course.
Oh no!
I'm telling you, if you're starting at the back, if we do run Indy road course next race, if you're starting at the back, just come to a stop. Just let them all drive off, crash, get penalties, and just drive around the wreckage. That's all you gotta do. The best way to win is don't play.
Dude. Big Machine Vodka 400 at the Brickyard. I am regretting my decisions.
Trash.
I'm regretting my decision making because I've never run a single lap at Indy, so I don't even know where to brake. Oh God.
Well, don't worry, the cars you're racing around aren't gonna break either.
They don't just lag and go crazy. I'm surprised it hadn't been.
Yeah, from what we've heard, they don't really care whether or not they lag.
Yeah, it's a public lobby of 30 plus cars. I don't think anyone gives a rat's ass at that point.
Right now we're just waiting to go. Holy. Oh, shoot. Here we go.
Oh, I'm on the outside. This is bad news.
Oh, I'm right behind Cheek Clapper, baby. Ha! Oh, they're wrecking around me. I'm getting door slammed by T-Cop. I'm in the grass because I'm bad. Oh, car around in front of me! Oh no! Damn, I almost got through it. Oh my God, dude, I'm getting hit from every angle. Holy.
Oh my, I'm looking in my mirror right now. Christ.
Well, I'm not gonna finish last. I'm gonna finish 32nd, but I'm not gonna finish last.
Huge.
That's because I'm last.
Apparently my dodging skills ain't that good.
Oh! I might be lagging. Shit. I'm so sorry to that guy. I was pushing.
Oh, making up spots, baby. Here we go.
I was pushing the host down the straightaway so we could catch the top two, and his car just randomly jumped forward away from mine and spun. So I think I might have gave him a lag tap. Sure as hell doesn't help that I'm streaming this.
No. Oh, I just saw a guy turn hard. Oh, I almost just joined him. Turn hard left into the inside wall, and I think I just witnessed a murder. Or a commit, one of the two. Oh, big crash in front of me! Damn it, he came down the track. No!
Well, second place just junked it nearly.
Oh, I'm gonna be beat by Emily. No!
I'm not dead last.
Got Resifying Z with the win. The Indy 3.
Oh, it's gonna be close! Trying to set her up, peek into her inside. She puts me in the grass, but she goes wide!
What? You're doing what?
Side by side, door banging! Yes, I didn't lose to Emily. Let's go!
You say, who the fuck is Emily?
Meanwhile, Timmy's just casually finishing in second. Meanwhile, I'm just happy to not be last.
Where did he finish? Hold on. He finished
I saw
15th.
somebody murder himself.
Yeah, if you watch back on that, you'll see... my hands are clean. I mean, they kind of aren't, but also, I didn't do that. Like, his car just jumped forward and...
25th out of 30 what? 34, wow. 9 spots to the good.
I think I'm gonna get kicked.
If you get kicked, I'm definitely out.
Yeah. I hope we go to the Indy Road Course at least. I want to end it on that one.
No, please.
If he skips Indy Road Course, I'm heading out. Or unless he picks another good track in its place. I really want to run Indy. Just watch everybody die.
Great, and they'll all crash into me, man. I didn't dodge a single wreck.
Like I said, just pull over. Let the chaos happen. And just drive around the wreckage. That's all you gotta
the
do.
Roval, shoot!
I'm starting 12. Walbridge.
No!
God, I still haven't loaded in yet.
No, it is the Roval, Indy Oval, and it's 1 lap.
Yeah, 1 lap.
Oh no, bro!
Oh no, I'm gonna get. I need to get my butt plug ready.
Where are you starting? Where are you starting?
I'm starting on the front row.
Oh no!
So I'm probably in the worst spot to be in.
Oh.
A road course race with a bunch of randos in a deep braking zone. I'm gonna get ass packed, bro.
Got 40 guys
I got
in.
kicked. There it is.
You got kicked?
Did you really?
Yeah.
Get it back in! Get back in! Get back in!
You can't.
Oh,
If they
No.
kicked him.
yeah. If it's the same host, I can't get back in.
No.
Yeah, it's bigger than yours 3. Why would he kick you?
Cause I wrecked him,
'Cause
even though I didn't mean to. Like I did
we can
say I
show
was
him
gonna...
the tape.
Yeah, I'm gonna message him. Hey, by the way, check out the Phantom Racing League on YouTube. Subscribe and like our recent stream. We're live every Saturday. Also, watch this one. I wrecked you, but it wasn't intentional. You'll see that it wasn't.
Hey, bro, I got you on camera being a dink.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
it was lag.
Fine,
Fine, I'll join Salty Pickle. Oh, but he's got chat on, so I'm not gonna be able to hear him.
Salty pickle.
Salty Pickle.
That
That's an
Canadian
AI
Tire,
race, too.
Custom too.
If it's AI. A lot of people like to run the AI.
Oh crap,
stuff
I'm in
here,
the
I don't know
race.
why.
Crap, I didn't back out fast enough.
Ah, I wish I could jump in and watch. Vanilla Shakes. Oh, that's the only one in there. Benny Hind End.
Well, I hope everybody's ready to just hear me awkwardly just go, ah! This is going to blow. Oh. One lap.
I believe in you.
I don't.
You're gonna have to MRN this shit because I have no idea.
You can do
Yeah.
it.
I have no faith. 0, none.
I backed out. I shouldn't have. I should have stayed and went with you, but
Oh shit, here we go.
I'm
Coming to the green, down the front stretch. I'm starting exactly, well, actually ahead of the middle pack. Cars hitting walls in front of me. Oh, I'm trying. I don't know
Oh
where the
my
braking zone is.
Everybody just cut through the center of the track and just.
Yup. And I am stopped dead in the middle of the track. A guy is barrel rolling in front of me.
Go, go, go.
I'm still in 10th. And I took 4 tires off in the second corner. Another stop and go. I'm now in 25th.
This is crazy.
I'm still
Another stop and
ghosted.
go. No.
17th I'm up to is everybody. I'm just passing Super Orion. 16th position.
Brake,
I'm
brake,
guessing.
Brake, hard.
Yup.
You didn't brake hard though.
Nope. I've never run a single lap on a road course, let alone the Indianapolis road course. I'm still in the top 20. Drifting through the S's.
Huge.
And another stop and go as I went.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you are hearing right now is the exact reason why we don't have that track on our schedule. It is the worst track on the entire game. They just made a
I'm
road course
guessing-
and decided, you know what, let's just make the most strict enforcement of track limits possible. If you have a
Oh, it's already
sidewall,
over.
if you have a sidewall away from the curb, that's a fucking 10-second penalty right there. Like, it's insane how stupid the track limit officiating is there compared to every other track in the game.
I finally made a corner.
Let's go.
Almost spun out in the next one though, because I'm below the apron. I'm gonna finish in the top 25.
Huge.
After starting 14th. Oh my god, that was terrible.
Hey, you got a lead lap finish.
Wow, I sure hope I did.
Alright.
Oh, get me out of here.
Alright, we're done.
That will officially do it for Phantom After Hours.
Oh god. Don't say it like that. After hours.
Want to thank Bigger and Yours for allowing Phantom into his lobby and then immediately kicking Phantom from his lobby.
Yep. Hey,
And we
free
want to thank
exposure.
you guys for sticking around and sticking through that BS. And I hope everybody can finally go to bed.
I still got another few hours left. Haha.
Oh, sweet, merciful. It's tomorrow.
Not yet. Still got a minute left. I feel like New Year's. I'm gonna end it on midnight for you.
Well, my watch says midnight.
I got my computer on. It says 5 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Yay! Okay, we're out of here.
Midnight.